right there. We are here staying connected. What's going on, baby girl? What's your name?
Mary.
Mary, how you doing, Mary?
I'm all right.
Mary, how old are you if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 55.
You 55, Mary? Yeah. So, did you grow up with a two-parent home, Mary?
I'm adopted though.
You adopted?
I'm the only black child in an all-white family.
Okay. So has that resorted you to, are you homeless right now? All right. Have you tried any of the resources in our city to help you out as far as getting a place?
I really haven't. I don't really have any transportation. I'm just running into a lot of problems.
Run into a lot of problems. What's your problems look like? Is it the addiction, or is it did you
Well,
make?
first I was clean for 14 years, and my son died.
Okay.
And when my son died, it kind of threw me into a little bit of a spiral, but not a bad one. Then my daughter died.
I'm sorry to hear that,
I
Mary.
haven't been good ever since.
Speak up for me. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. I am. Now, are these recent loss?
One was a year and a half ago, and the other one was 3 years.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. So have you got disconnected to most of your family members behind that? Yeah. How long have you been addicted?
I've been back to using for 2 years now.
You've been back to using for 2 years? When did it start? 10, 15, 20 years ago? Or?
It started when I was 19.
19. That's one of my biggest curiosities, and I talk to a lot of people. When you got started, how'd that happen? What got you started?
I had to go to Rosemont for a couple of weeks when I first got pregnant because my parents couldn't handle it. So while I was in Rosemont, of course I met a few people, and I met a girl, and she saw me after I had my baby, and I was sitting on the front porch. She came up there and was talking to me and my friend, and she came back the next day, and she was like, come on, we're going to smoke this joint, and it was in the joint.
It was in a joint. It was a Primo. You know, a lot of people got started by getting tricked with that Primo. You know, when I battled my abuse, that's how I got started. It was in a Primo, and that taste. So what made you decide to venture off from that and say, you know what, I need to try something harder. This ain't doing it.
Somebody convinced me to try it because they said it took too much to roll Primo. I was listening after that.
Yeah. So you said you did get clean once before? Okay. And how'd that look for you? Did you go through a program? How long did you stay?
No, I didn't go through a program. I was clean for like 2 months, and then I had to go do some prison time, so that helped.
Yeah. We all get clean. We go to jail, don't we? Sometimes it's the best thing for us. It saves our lives.
Right.
It definitely does that. Are you a high school graduate?
GED.
GED.
I went to CBC.
Okay. Well, you made something happen for yourself. What's your skills that you have and possess? You have skills, job skills, talents.
I'm a good cashier. I make party baskets. I make birthday baskets, holiday baskets. I make gift baskets for any occasion.
So you're good with your hands.
Yeah.
Good with your hands. I want you to do me a favor while we're talking, can you? Because this is your chance to really revamp yourself and start day one in a sense of looking in a different direction. Can you hold your head up for me? Because I want you to still feel like a queen. No matter your situation or your circumstances, you still are a woman, and you are part of our reproduction system. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the woman is about. So we ain't gonna judge you on where you've been, but we want to talk about where you're going. I know it's been tough out here. I know the streets is rough. So did the dope lead you off into prostitution? Did you fall off into that way, or were you tricked into that?
No, I kind of fell off into that way.
Kind of fell off into that? And that now probably got you to the point to where you don't even know what your love language desires, do you? That's what the streets do. It take a lot away from us, man, a lot of our desires. If you had a chance to start things over now, what would be the first thing you would want to do for Mary?
Get housing again.
Housing. What do you think you'll do different?
I just want to be around just any and everybody. I stay amongst my sober and clean friends and friends that don't use it all.
Yeah.
I have a lot of them.
So if I asked you to let me help you get clean, let me put you in a program, whether it be today or another day, would it be something that you'll think about? Because guess what, Mary? That's what I do. I'll have the people come pick you up, or I'll take you myself when you're ready at will, and still put something in your pocket. But I want us to give you the labor. You know what I mean? Because you're still worth something. You believe that?
I do.
You believe that? Do you have any girlfriends around here that you get to go wash up and maybe sleep and eat and do those feminine things? You do? Okay. How about brushing your teeth and stuff? You able to do that daily? Some days you slip some days you don't.
Yeah.
What the friendships look like out here?
They're horrible.
They horrible. It all sounds good, huh?
I don't have any friends out here.
Well, that's okay, Mary. You met Brother Dez from Staying Connected, so you met another resource. Okay? I'm not about just exploiting people, making them feel bad or look bad. They see it anyway when they ride down the street. I give you an opportunity. Put you in a position to at least again hold your head up so you can feel better about you. Okay? So let me ask you, I'm not gonna hold you, but I want you to say, if you could speak to any of your family members and you want them to see something different in you, or you just want them to reach back, what would you ask for? Or what would you want them to know? Take your time, Mary, because this is important, and it's your next chapter. Take your time, because they still love you, and I know you still love them, and I know you miss being able to just be married, be mom, be brother, be sister, be brother and sisters, or whoever's left. Do you still have siblings around? Are they battling with anything? They're not, but they know what you're dealing with. So they're not trying to help you because some damages.
Yeah. Sometimes go too far.
Yeah. But it can happen. All right. Is there anything you want to say to anybody?
I'm trying to become a better person.
Okay. Say something to the young girls. Hold your head up and say something to the young girls before we get out of here. Just tell them something. Some advice.
Don't think that everything people offer you or want to do with you is good. I know the fun times seem fun, but it doesn't last. Don't go down the pathway.
That's right. Now y'all heard that from Mary, one of our sisters out here in the trenches, making it happen. We are here staying connected. Let's go.